I never thought about getting old. I never gave old age any thoughts at all when I was much younger. I remember I used to look forward to birthday parties. I'm gonna get older. I can finally do what grown-ups do. I can do what adults do. I can go out and make my own money. Um, I remember being younger and asking my mom money for a certain thing. She'd be like, "Well, you have to wait until you're older so you can work and you can buy this." Especially if it was something that was not like a necessity, something that was like maybe something I didn't need, maybe an extra toy, extra stuff. It's like, oh no, you have to wait. You get older, you work, and then you can get these things. And so I looked forward to the idea of being an adult, to finally be able to buy whatever I wanted and do whatever I want, because that's what adults do. If only I knew that that is not all it takes to be an adult. Um, the fear of getting old hit me when I became 30 years old. I remember at my 30th birthday thinking, oh my God, I am 30. I've spent 30 full years on this earth. I am getting older now. I can't get away with, oh, I did something wrong. And like, oh, she's young. No, I am an adult now. If I do anything that is wrong, I will be held accountable for it. And it's a very humbling thought. And that fear of getting older and getting older and getting to the point where it feels like you don't get seen anymore. For a woman, if you're used to going out and getting admiration from men and women, oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're so nice. Oh, everything looks really nice. Oh, you look good today. And I said, is it possible that there is a time in my life that I would not get those compliments anymore? Yes, when you get older. That's what my brain told me. And so that fear of getting older crept in. What happens to me after I'm 50, after I'm 60, 70, 80, when all the wrinkles are evident on my face, my neck, my hands? It's a very scary thought. And I've lived with this fear for a long time. But then again, I say to myself, it's either you get old gracefully or you die young. And I don't want to die young. I love this earth. I love eating. I love going for walks. I love all the things that make it fun to be alive in today's world. I don't want to die young. And so I have to find ways to get over my fear of old age. Recently, I have been thinking more about this since I opened up my channel and asking myself, what can I do? What can I do to prepare myself for getting older? Because it's coming for all of us. Every year we get older. There's nothing we can do about it unless you want to die young. And I don't think anybody wants to die young. The one thing that my mind keeps going back to is to live a healthy lifestyle. If you live a healthy lifestyle and you are able to get old gracefully, then there is a higher chance that old age will not be as scary, that your body will be able to keep up. I don't want to walk in a wheelchair. Nothing against that. I want to be walking with my 2 feet when I'm 80, 85, 90. I don't know if I'll say 90, but 90, 95, I don't know. And I said to myself, how can I get this to happen? Like, I know that we can't see the future. You can do everything right and still get hit by a bus or have a terminal illness or something might happen to you and take all of the stuff away from you. But what am I in control of? And my mind goes back to healthy lifestyle. Number one, I have to monitor my blood pressure. That is one thing that I recently discovered about myself. And I was like, this runs in my family. Mine's creeping up there, especially on the days that I'm stressed. I have to keep an eye on it. Go for daily walks, reduce my salt intake. Try as much as possible to find healthy ways to cope with stress. Maintain a healthy diet. That's number two. That's so hard to do in today's world. Step outside. We are surrounded by fast food, which is so unhealthy for us. If you don't go to the store and buy your own food and cook it yourself, your chances of eating a healthy meal very slim, very, very slim. And that is something that takes up most of my time. Going to the store, once or twice a week, get get into the produce aisle, get the stuff that I have to get home so I can make dinner, make lunch, make it takes so much time and effort to do this. But I've chosen to do this to try and help my old age, my later years, be better. The third one is stress. Boy, oh boy, that's a big one. Every day we're faced with multiple stressors. It can come any form, shape, from different directions. I have started to be very mindful about where I let my mind wander to. When I find myself getting stressed, I say to myself, is there something you can change about the situation right now? The answer is probably no. Then calm down. Calm down. You can't solve all the problems at once. Find a positive. The other day, my son was being difficult. He didn't want to listen to me. He's been just all over the place, and I was getting so stressed out, and I could feel my muscles in my back and my neck tightening up. And I said, "Calm down." Talking to myself here. Calm down. He's just being a child. What can you do? Meet him halfway. What is it that he wants? Figure it out. Find a way to meet him where he is, and maybe he can be a bit better behaved, and then you can have your stress go down. And the moment I said that, I could just feel like my muscles saying, "Thank you for giving us a break." They went so tight because we were outside in public, and you know how parents don't want to be judged harshly by outsiders. You want that perfect child. You want your child to be the most perfectly well behaved. Well, that doesn't always happen. And I could just feel the stress just easing away, just going out. And I said, "Okay, let's talk about this. What do you really want? Can I meet you halfway?" Of course, he's a little child, but he was like, "Okay, seems like mommy's not so mad and she's gonna listen to me." And so he calmed down. But it just goes to show how our mind and stress and how they all work together, and how stress can really impact us. And I said to myself, if you had allowed that situation to get worse, and you kept tightening up and just getting stressed out and getting worked out, guess what's also going up? Your blood pressure. Your blood pressure is going up. And then you get home, and then you get stressed about other things as well, and then it just becomes a whole day full of stress when it could be avoided in the first place. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm outside and the light is fluctuating. It's about to rain, so if you see the light coming in and out, that's just Mother Nature doing what Mother Nature likes to do. And I said to myself, you have to be better about these things. You have to be better. Don't let stress get the better part of you. You can do this. Now, this is a struggle. Every day, I have to try my best to not allow myself to get stressed out over little minor things. And I'm telling you guys, if you can do the same, watch out for stress, find healthy ways to cope, monitor what you're eating, try to incorporate healthy eating habits. And what was the first one? Monitor your blood pressure and keep it under control. Oh, and there's one last one, exercise. Yeah, exercise. I intend to start some strength training because I don't have that much muscle mass, and I am afraid that once I get to like 60, 65, it's just gonna be like shriveled up like a prune. So I need to start some weight strength training just to bulk up a little bit, just to prepare myself for the inevitable older years of my life. If you found this video helpful in any way, please consider subscribing. Have a good one.